So, hello, I am Kim Barber, and I want to welcome you to some pro tips about landing pages. I am also Kim Barber Realty Group out of Northern Virginia and West Virginia, and I do have Kim Barber Coaching. So maybe we've already met before, but I'm excited to meet you here. So I'm going to talk about a couple things today regarding landing pages. And landing pages are a beautiful way to get free leads and also a beautiful way to add some money to it so you can bring in quality leads. So that's one of the really important things that I want to make sure that we touch on is this is a way to get quality targeted leads. And I like to use the word sales funnel. So maybe you've already heard of sales funnel, you know what sales funnel is. But if you haven't heard of sales funnel, because quite frankly, it wasn't a coined term or a reality as much until landing pages really came along and the squeeze pages behind it. But a sales funnel is basically where something attracts a lead, a prospect to a particular page. And then when it comes into the page, then you are giving them something of high value, something that is attractive to them for what you are offering, what we are offering. And then they'll enter their information. Then when they go to the next place, then you are giving them the thing of value that they are asking for. And then from there, then it goes into the back end of, in our case, our CRM system. And then from there, what we want to do is follow up, right? So basically it's goes to the top of the funnel, right? And then we give them valuable information. And then it's our job to follow up with them. And then we want to have them become a client at the end. So the landing pages, from a strategy perspective, have a couple layers that I want to cover in our pro tip here. And then I want to make sure that the actionable item is to really create like what are the target people that you would want to attract. And that's where we create the landing pages. That's where the words go on the page. That's the content that we give them on the other side. So the idea is that when we create a landing page structurally, there's just walk with me here because this is one of the things that I feel like if we understand like the bigger picture, then it's like easier to understand because even at first I'm like, how does all this go together? And then once I got it, I'm like, I got it. But then even still, I have to write it down. So I have some tools and guides that I write my own down because I find it to be a little bit easier. So if you're finding it to be a little bit more challenging, then you're not alone. So anyway, so one of the very important things about a landing page, again, is that it comes in so you can go under, your kvCORE, if you're using Boomtown and such, BT Pro, the team platform I use. So you create your landing page. Then what happens is we really want it to kick off. Ideally, you want it to kick off a follow-up campaign. And so then you have the follow-up campaign, which we can kick off in a hashtag. Then we have the opportunity to say, you just came to my site looking for Loudoun County homes with land. And so on the back end of that, I've set up my landing page so that it has words that match what they're looking for, and so I know though at the top of my strategy that I want to attract people that want to spend a lot more money because in Loudoun County to buy a home with land, you pretty much have to spend at least 800,000. That's where I live in a little bit more of an urban area, and so really what I want to kind of emphasize is that from a strategy perspective, we first have to outline what is the niche. Who is it that we want to go after? Who is your ideal client? And then we can build landing pages around the targeting of those people. So maybe you're creating a guide, or maybe you're having a squeeze page. So for example, when I create my landing page, then I make it for buyer leads, right? Which, let's face it, anybody that's buying at that price range likely also has something to sell, which is also my niche. And so buying and selling at the same time. So you see the pattern here. So that we can make a landing page, and behind it is that when they go to the landing page and then they enter their information, what I'm giving them is I'm sending them to a squeeze page that has all of the information squeezed down, a detached home with over a half acre. And then so when they come there, they've obviously come to there because they're specifically looking for a property with land in Loudoun County. So that it goes into the funnel, then we can capture their information and drip it. And then I'm more excited, you're more excited to follow up with them. So that's some of the strategy, the ideas of a landing page. And if you would like some help with this and the strategy that's important to lay out, then I'm happy to help you. Again, I am Kim Barber, and you can reach out to me so that I can help you with major success with your lead generation and long-term conversion.